hicieron.
De las 10.
De animación.
The manager?
Yes.
Mark, I think his name is whoever.
Who was your salesperson?
Gabriel.
Gabriel.
That's it.
Sanchez?
Y luego saco el
I
boleto.
think so.
I think he looks there in your face. Those are your blades?
Yeah, it's him. Gabriel.
Your name, sir?
Leonel Jimenez. But I just want to talk to the manager.
You don't want to talk to him?
He's a salesperson.
No, but he can help you. Any questions you have?
Gracias por registrarte en Things Sport. Me van a ganar dos boletos.
Un par de boletos.
Para ganar un par de boletos.
Tenemos otros dos más que
Sí.
podemos usar.
Sí.
No, pero aparte,
O sea, dos pares.
tengo otro para allá. Quieren sacar dos ganadores.
Aparte del otro que me había dicho.
Ahí vienes.
Pero luego,
Gracias por la oportunidad de ganar. No, pero
ese no lo pasamos porque no van a creer que es el paquete entero.
O lo puedo hacer aquí para tus 30 bien.
Gracias por
Si no te sale mejor foto, porque ese tiene que estar.
El ganador sería anunciado en el noticiero de Univisión a la noche. Tonight, right? Bien, pero
Pero lo voy a subir que...
¿Cómo estás?
Bien, oye, cuando llené el contrato le pedí copia del contrato.
Ajá.
Y dijo no, hasta que te llegue las placas.
Ok.
Pero pues no, correcto, tienen que dar el contrato ahí. Me salieron cobrando $2,000 más.
El ganador sería anunciado
$2,000 más de.
Que para un paquete que viene con el carro, que todos los carros tienen, que son el Platinum, como esa sticker. Pero a mí nadie me dijo eso, apenas me lo acaba de decir el chavo ayer.
Ajá. Pero no te lo dieron en el descuento del trade, porque casi yo lo que supe, lo que me acuerdo, que todo lo que el precio lo damos original, pero todo lo que lo pusimos fue con el trade. Al final del balance, lo que pagaste es lo que habíamos quedado, o te lo agregaron después de lo que habíamos quedado.
No, el problema fue que le pusieron en vez de 43, 290, menos el 500 de descuento, le pusieron 43, $2,000 de más el precio. Y luego, no sé qué hicieron.
Ah, pero te lo subieron en el trade, a lo mejor la diferencia. ¿Cuánto es lo
Pero
que
el trade es el trade, eso no importa. Eso,
Sí, pero ¿cuánto?
me iban a dar 39,000 en allá. Y aquí me dijo el chavo 37, o sea, lo tengo en el contrato. Entonces el trade no tiene que ver que nada. Si tú me estás diciendo te voy a dar tanto por tu carro, es lo que me vas a dar.
No, lo que voy es esto, ¿cuánto financiaste el balance? ¿Es lo que habíamos quedado? Porque el precio...
8,500. Pero,
porque el precio
pero yo
te
cuando
fue-
entraste dijiste, ¿cuánto ibas a pagar? Antes dije, es como unos 6,000, yo creo.
No, pero el último ya ves que financiaste
Sí,
con-
porque yo creí que me estaba
diferente.
incluyendo todo. No me explicó, nomás me dijo esto. Ya cuando firmé, nadie me dijo que había un Platinum
Ajá.
que incluía todo eso. Nadie.
O sea,
No, pero
porque
yo no
si
quería
llegamos,
eso.
si llegamos
No,
al
no.
número que habíamos financiado, acuérdate que el precio, lo que importa es lo que financias al último, los 8,000 y fracción que habíamos, o sea, que hemos quedado. Mientras
Sí,
que
pero
no te
perdí
hayas
el
subido
trade.
¿Mm?
Le subieron el precio y perdí el trade, perdí lo del trade.
Pues no, o sea, te dieron lo que te habían dicho en el trade, ¿o no? A ver,
Sí,
saca
pero
tu-
modificaron el contrato. Al último el chavo ya me dijo, cuando vine por las placas el sábado,
Ujú.
ya me dijo, ¿sabes qué? Es que este precio son por el paquete que incluye lo de las puertas y el Scotch Card. Le dije, a mí nadie me dijo nada de eso, que un Scotch Card y que unas puertas. Le dije, a mí si se me poncha una llanta o algo, pues voy y la arreglo. Yo no sabía que venía en todos. Digo, es que en todos así vienen. Le dije, no, a mí no me dijeron nada.
Pues mira, lo que al final, como te digo, lo que vemos al final es lo que financiaste. O sea, si te subieron, a lo mejor te subieron acá, pero te lo subieron más al trade. O sea, lo que
que
hayamos
diga-
quedado
Sí.
al momento de financiar.
Ahora,
Sí.
ahí dice que te dan 2 años o un año o algo así de hecho.
Ahora, ¿esto se puede cancelar? Pregúntale.
Le pregunté, me dijo que viniera con el manager.
No, pues es con financiamiento y lo puedes cancelar.
Él nunca me lo ofreció. Le dije,
Ajá.
cuando entré le dije,
Porque
mira,
si es garantía, a lo mejor lo puedes cancelar.
yo cuando entré le dije, no me
y
ofrezcas.
tu peo va a ser menos.
No, por eso. Me tenía que dar un cheque de 2,169. Hasta eso me cobraron el tint y todo. 169 por el tint y 3 cambios de aceite, pero ese plan ya viene con cambio de aceite, entonces me quedo, ¿por qué?
¿Por qué te cobraron todo eso?
Pero me dijo, y le dije, cuando entré a firmar el contrato le dije, no quiero gap, no quiero de muerte, no quiero ningún
Nada.
tipo de plan, y no me dijo nada.
¿El tinte lo cobraron también?
El tint son 169 por el tint y 3 aceites, pero si ese plan incluye aceites
Los aceites,
y
¿por qué te están cobrando
rotation,
los aceites?
y que si se me pierde la llave, pero nadie me dijo.
Déjame.
No me quiso ayudar, me dijo, tiene que ser el manager Mark.
Espérame un segundito, ¿eh? Ahí está tu contrato.
Traigo todo, es más, tengo para entregarlo, las otras 2 llaves y las placas y todo, para que me den mi otro carro. ¿Acá? Pues ya me explicó todo el sábado. No me dijo que viniera con Mark.
What's going on, sir?
Hello. He says I can cancel the plan, but you didn't tell me anything on Saturday.
Well, no, there's no,
Charge because he included it in the, but he shouldn't have done that.
yeah, because it's a, you know, with the pinstripes. I mean, it's not an actual package that we added to it. So there's.
Well, actually, I saw it and it has a lot of stuff that it includes. If I lose my keys,
Yeah, well, that's the one that I told you that if what happened is this.
That's a $2,000 one on the when you told me. I
Yeah.
looked at it, I read it.
Yeah.
It's the
I'm not too familiar with the titanium because I'm not the one that sells it. It comes on vehicles, but like the oil changes, I know that they had already taken care of that. For
but
you.
it includes oil changes, the plan. So why would I be paying $169?
Well, that's why they included it in the out the door. The thing is this, there was a little bit of confusion. I was talking to the manager right now, the one that worked the figures with you, the one that you were negotiating with.
Well, I was negotiating with him, and then he finally at the end came out.
Okay.
I was about to walk.
Okay. So
No-
he pretty much came out just to.
But
kinda-
nobody ever said
kinda
anything about
salvage the-
yeah. But nobody ever told me about a plan. You were the first one to tell me.
What he was telling, because it was what I was telling you is just something that I was thinking what was going on based on the sell price.
Right.
Basically, what he was telling me is like, no, he doesn't get the titanium.
So I don't even have the $2,000 titanium plan.
The thing is, he said I had to charge him at that price. He didn't qualify. I couldn't put him the titanium because I was over allowing. That's why I told you yesterday. I could talk to them and get them to give you everything that's in there. According to the manager, the one I was speaking to, Matt, that I told you to come talk to him, he had said no. Well, I mean, I didn't put that on there because I can't put it. That's gonna make us lose money. The reason I put it on his trade is for that.
But he shouldn't have put it on my trade. If I go in, you come in, and I tell you I'm going to give you this much money for your car. I don't have to, you don't have to restructure the contract to accommodate the trade-in. No, you're getting this much. The car is this much minus a $500 discount.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to be modifying. If you know what, your car is $33,000, and that's how much we're going to get you.
Yeah.
I would have said, you know what, I have to go. I'm going to go to Paul Watson.
Yeah. I know they do that a lot, and it's to the customer's benefit.
Now, when
the
I was
reason they do that because
well,
of the tax credit.
well, I don't. It should have been.
Because you would have ended up paying more if they didn't put all that in your trade-in.
Okay.
Well, as far as taxes goes, you would have paid more taxes.
That's fine. It should have. No, actually, it would have been the same because you put 4,000. What was it? 43.90 minus a $500 rebate. That's the price of the car minus my 32 something trade-in. It doesn't say 33. It says 37. So if he comes out and tells me we're gonna give you this much, that's how much you're gonna give me. You don't have to tell me, well, it's because we had to move the numbers because you didn't qualify. No, tell me you don't qualify. Your car's worth 33, and walk out the door.
Not that you don't qualify. What do you mean? Oh, are you referring to like the titanium that I said that you didn't qualify? Is that what you're referring to right now?
Well, apparently those $2 were for the titanium, the addendum that you told me about.
Yeah, like
I read
said,
it.
I was just.
Now I don't even have that to cancel.
Yeah, exactly. The titanium, like I said.
I understand.
it's the
I went over it.
Okay, yeah,
I went
you
over
already
it,
know,
and I understand what they
Yeah.
restructured.
Yeah.
Or they And I asked you that day before I left, can I get a copy of the contract? You said you get it with the plates. And I've been through this before, so I always want to make sure that I get my contract.
Yeah.
I call Ford. I'm here with the plates and everything because I'm an attorney. I call Ford. I asked them. Spoke to Stephanie.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what happened. I didn't get a contract that day. You should have gotten a contract. We bought that contract, but you should. I personally and the company you are. That's the way it goes. It's Laredo. It works different.
Yeah, it's not by law that we're supposed to. Now, if the customer
I
requests it.
I asked you.
No, you asked me, but you didn't request a copy. You asked me, what about the contract?
I said,
you'll
can I
it
get
with
a
the plates.
I said, can I get a copy of the contract? Well, and you
you
say
know.
you remember and then you don't. Okay, I remember.
If you did, I would have given. I would not refuse because customers do ask me, well, I need a copy of my contract, and I'll give it to them, especially the ones from Laredo because of the Sentry or whatever.
Well,
you know, with that.
Well, after going through this so many times, I requested a contract. He said, you'll get it with the plates. I was like, okay, and I asked you, why does Laredo do that? And they're like, that's the way it is. I was like, oh, okay. I get the contract and surprise. I came back right away, spoke to you.
Mm-hmm.
You said that's maybe because it's the addendum, it's included.
Yeah, because I wasn't the one that was.
And I think he said platinum. Now it's a titanium.
No, the titanium.
Titanium, sorry.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I made took pictures of the vehicle mileage. It had 90 miles. Right now it has 3 something.
Well, let me ask you a question.
That's all I want. Either my car back, and I know it's signed, but it doesn't mean anything. I did ask for a copy. Had I gotten a copy, I would have. And I told you on Saturday, the 11th. Had I gone home, reviewed the contract before filing it under I would have seen the mistake and I would have come back. Just like on the 11th when I got the contract and I came back right away.
But just remember that before you signed it, we went through the contract.
Yeah, but you said disregard that. Look at the MSRP, which is $43,290. And I said, oh, okay.
But
I don't need, okay.
On the contract, it didn't state the MSRP.
Exactly, but I saw it on your computer. So when I said, oh no, can I get a copy? You're like, you'll get it with the plates. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think this was gonna happen.
We're here to help you out, man. But don't make me sound like if I'm trying to do something evil to you or bad to you.
Well, the thing is that he
know.
didn't say anything about a titanium. It's not on the contract.
Yeah, I mean,
Ford
I
doesn't see it.
understand that they didn't disclose it to you. You know, all I'm saying is that.
But he didn't tell me they were
I'm a
gonna.
straightforward guy,
Yeah,
know,
but
and I'm gonna help you out. I'm not saying.
Okay.
We're not trying to taparnos. We're gonna help.
Oh
you.
no, okay.
But,
So this is
mean,
what I
you're
want.
kind of throwing me in the water.
Oh
no.
It's miscommunication through you, through Gabriel, and through Matt.
Yeah.
Because nobody ever said anything about this.
Yeah.
Now through all this, we were negotiating under $43,290, not the additional $2,000. And now I don't even have the titanium package.
Now, I mean that.
You told me it was for the stripes, the Scotch guard, and the doors.
Yeah, because those come included. Now,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing,
here's the thing. Do you want the package?
No, I don't.
You don't want the package.
No,
Okay.
I wasn't asked.
Yeah.
He said you should have asked me, and I said he says he's only responsible because you told me I'm only responsible for the insurances, Gap, and Extended. They're the ones that sell you the package, $2,000.
Yeah, because it's an addendum that already.
He says no. He says that you. And he said, let me see if you can cancel it so you can get your money back. And then you'll pay less.
I mean, he's new. Maybe he just doesn't want to sound like he doesn't know what he's talking about.
And there's more that I haven't told you.
I think you're like his first.
Yeah, I was his first sale, so I
Yeah.
didn't want to, kind of like ruin it for
break
him.
him down, I know. Yeah.
He didn't know how to use any of the features. I still give him a good rating.
Yeah.
Some other guy came and helped me. He's like, you can put your cocaine or your pot here. Is this a compartment? I was like, exactly. Whatever. I just brushed it off. I don't care. It's Laredo. I mean, come on. One thing, like he said, you can download Pandora. Because I carry the 4G on it has Wi-Fi, so I'm used to that on the Mercedes. You can download your apps, Pandora, all this stuff.
Okay.
I wasn't able to do it. I called the syncmyride.com or whatever the number.
Yeah.
I asked him, hey, this is the model, this is my VIN. He's like, your car is not equipped to download apps. I was like, whatever. I'll just brush it off. I didn't get a car wash. He said, come back when it's sunny. I brushed it off. I had to request a gas full tank. Brushed it off. The miscommunication. He didn't tell me anything about he didn't even offer the titanium, which I wouldn't have gotten anyways. I don't get any of that stuff. Brushed it off. There's so many things that happened. What else happened with the car? You know, I should have put it in a list. Anyways, I was gonna write this whole list. So There's a lot of mistakes done, and I was like, man, I still gave
Kind
same,
of look the other way.
yeah, because
Yeah.
you know, I'm not gonna go fight the heck can down with Pandora, you know.
Yeah, and no, we appreciate that, and I'm sorry, on their behalf that they explained wrong and told you that it has other features that it doesn't even have.
It's a 2004. The new ones don't have it. I was told. I was like, that's fine. You know, I was just messing with it for a long time, and I couldn't figure it out. So I was calling tech support.
Yeah.
Like, no, you can't.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, well, that's cool. So, you know, after this and this and this and this, I was like, okay,
Just
okay.
one
Then
thing after another.
Yeah, the final straw was this on the
Yeah.
11th.
Let me call the manager here. That way we could all, try to see what we can resolve. Because obviously, we want you to buy the car. I know, well, I don't know if you like the car, but
The car is okay.
Hopefully,
It's not a.
hopefully we could end at you end up, taking the vehicle. Hopefully we can all resolve things, because I don't like customers also getting the wrong impression of us, because we do try to be straightforward, and I know the owners,
Right.
go above and beyond training and be upfront, be forward. And I know he didn't do it with any malice. I'm telling you, I didn't do it with any malice. We didn't do it with any intention to screw you over.
Mhm.
So we're gonna try to make it right. Let me just get with the manager.
Okay, what was another thing? Oh, remember I told you about the collectors and I showed you on eBay?
Oh, okay.
I
yeah.
called. I
Yeah.
called them. They 148.
Really?
You guys are what? The guy wanted to sell it to me for 80,000.
Yeah, that's what they selling out here, I
And-
guess.
And when I showed you, you're like, good to know. You should buy those, bring them down here, and sell them to Laredo. Just an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that caught me off guard. Well, because I'm not. I mean, you're more of a Mustang guy. I'm not too into those.
No, I'm not into Mustangs. I like Chevy.
Oh, yeah.
It was an impulse buy.
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna go to Mercedes that day,
Uh-huh.
but I didn't want to go to the Loop. I hate the Loop. But I was gonna get the SOK 250, the convertible, in white. I already knew what I was gonna buy.
Uh-huh.
But since I pulled it off the web, I was like, that looks nice. It's a big engine.
Yeah.
Of course, turbo's a little bit faster and lighter and cheap on gas. This one, I put 200 miles on it, 2 tanks. 2 full tanks. Plus the one it already had.
Yeah.
Of course, I already knew I looked at the per gallon, whatever.
Yeah.
I knew what I was getting into on that of the engine.
Yeah.
But on the other one, that caught me off guard. I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
So this is what I want. Either my Mercedes back, so I can go get my SOK 250,
Okay.
and Johnny Watson will he's still honoring the 39.
Okay.
And because you guys say it's worth 33, but he's getting the 39. I don't know. And or a check for 2169. Either one of those will work.
Okay.
If not, I'll just leave this. I already made copies of everything, pictures, you name it. And I brought the spare keys and everything, the plates. I didn't put them on. And that's another thing. The remember said we're supposed to put it on. I was like, I'll put them on at home.
Yeah.
But as soon as I got there, I saw the contract or whatever. It was like, no, I'm not gonna
Okay.
put anything on there. So in
Okay.
case it goes back, you guys get your money with Patricia Laredo.
Okay, let me get with a manager, because obviously we want to try to avoid all those things, because we don't want you to to start telling people, hey man, same sucks. They try to screw people over. So I know that the smart thing for us to do is to make it right.
Well, I had already a warning from my friend Fernando Martinez. He's a teacher. He's a short guy. He had a Mustang. It's red. You probably remember him or you don't, but I'm pretty sure these people do. Service department. This was an old one, like a 2002 or something like that.
Okay.
We just traded in for a Chrysler, which is a different state, Chrysler. And he told me, I told you not to go. I was like, that was a 2015, well,
Yeah.
Lancet got a Kia, so,
He did.
no, Miss Lancet, come on, Miss Lancet, Yvette Lancet.
Okay.
I don't know if she finds here or with Kia. She got it sold.
Oh yeah.
Because I did post it on Facebook. I asked,
It would be over there. Yeah.
I asked, hey, has anybody been after by Saints? And I got all these people. And they're telling me their stories, like, oh my god, you should go, that is not right. I can show you my post.
Yeah. No. I believe you.
I post everything. Everybody does,
Oh,
I guess.
man, that's nowadays everybody.
Even-
It's all network.
My friend, they shot the little 2 girls that was sad. My friend was the one that took the first video.
Wow.
So everybody's saying that that's disrespectful, but that's news. They would
Yeah.
put it on the news anyways. And they did.
Yeah. All right, man. Let me get the manager in here so we could all talk and
Okay.
hopefully we could.
Well, those are the two.
get something done.
That's all I want. A 2169 check Because if it's not gonna come off, I know because I've been through this before. It happened to me again. I should have learned, but I did ask for the contract though.
Now that one is cancelable. That one I could tell you, the 169, the oil changes. That one is cancelable. But I know what you're
I'll
saying.
pay my own.
Okay, yeah, like definitely that one. Let me.
It's I don't know why they didn't tell me we're gonna do this to get you more for your trade. No, you told me straight out we're giving you this much for your trade.
Okay.
You're not supposed to do whatever you do in there. You're supposed to say, hey, you know what? Because we're gonna have to do this. Are you okay with it? What is it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'll call you back. I'm with the customer. Okay. All right. Let me call him in here. Let me tell him what you told me. You know, as far as options goes and stuff like that. And you know.
There's only two options.
Yeah.
We'll trade keys, cancel,
Yeah.
which I know you guys won't do it.
I hope it all falls under good circumstances.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I don't got the call, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm
I
just
even
a
told
finance
Matt,
guy,
hey, you know, remember, Mercedes
Yeah.
doesn't depreciate, but Ford, it's Ford. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but I'm going to Ford. I'm getting
Oh
a
no,
Ford
yeah,
vehicle.
I mean,
Hello,
Mercedes obviously holds more value.
and you know, oh, and
I
then
just don't want you to hold anything against me.
no, not
I'm-
you,
I
not
hope,
it's miscommunication.
I hope they could. I can't stand here and tell them, hey, no, do this.
Well, you're in financing, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's a salesperson. I know. Like I said, it's not my first time.
They're our boss, you know.
Yeah,
So hopefully,
I know.
I'm gonna go in there like, hey, let's try to see if we can help them out. Hopefully everything falls.
But it's not
the
even
way it
helping
should.
out. It's just correcting.
Yeah.
It's correcting. It's not helping because helping would be, hey, you know what? We're gonna give you this for free. That's helping.
Yeah.
If I'm asking the contract to be corrected, then
Let me call him in here. Let
that's
me call
just a
him
restructure.
before
But
I don't
they-
want him to go to lunch room.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me call him in here. I'll be right back.
How you doing?
Hello.
What's going on, man?
I barely got a hold of my contract on the 11th, Saturday, and I went through it. I should have gotten a copy the 18th when I got the car, but I didn't get it. So I see that it's $2,000 higher. The car was sold to me instead of $43,290 minus the $500 rebate. It was sold $2,000 more, like 44. Here's the contract. I didn't get it till 11.
Let me
I didn't
ask
have
you-
the time to review it.
Let me ask you a question. Was the bottom line that me and you agreed on, you and I agreed on the same, correct?
We agreed.
That you would finance a certain dollar amount?
Yes, but that
That's where
included,
we're at.
okay, no, but this one wasn't what I told. See, I get different information from different people.
Me and you agreed to agree. I went out there and you signed a piece of Foursquare that said you would finance this dollar amount out the door.
Yeah,
And that's
so,
what you financed.
yeah, no
What I
way.
did was, let me explain, to get you the best rate I can, I raised the price and showed more equity to the bank to get you a better rate. The bottom line that we agreed on, that you were gonna finance, stayed the same.
It shouldn't have been 80, well, why is it 44, 290? It's 43, 290. I should have been, when I walked in, this Gabriel told me, what were you expecting to pay? I said, about $6,000. My car is like 39. That's what they're giving me at Paul Watson. And with the price and the rebate, you know, it should come up. I did the math with the taxes, the tax credit I'm gonna get. something like that. So the numbers weren't making sense to me. I was like, what? Why? This and that. You guys, whatever you guys did to restructure, because apparently my car is worth $33,000, but Paul Watson is giving me 39, and they're still doing it. They're still giving me 39.
Well, they can't give it to you anymore. You already traded in here.
Well, exactly. So
You
I'm
paid
here.
off your car.
The car's still there. My payment's in May. Actually, it's outside.
No, your trade-in has already been sold.
I figured it would be. It's a nice car.
Here's what you agreed on, 8,500, right? Out the door.
With
8,500.
yeah, but you're
out the
restructuring
door.
everything.
What does that matter?
So you don't care that you screwed me $2,000 over?
How did I screw you when you said, give me 85 out the door? and
I
we
didn't
have a
say
deal"?
85. I was
Yes,
lowering
you did.
it. I said, can you do anything better?
Let me tell you a question.
Can you
Ask something,
Can you do
sir.
anything lower? You're like, I'm sorry. That's it. In fact, I'm gonna throw in
The oil
the oil
change.
change and free tint, and then there. I was like, okay. I saw the price in there, 169.
Let me ask you a question.
I came Saturday, and apparently I have a what is it, titanium? Titanium plan, and apparently now I don't have a titanium plan. So
Let me
everybody
ask you a
keeps-
question, sir. You're an intelligent man, right? You bought a lot of cars.
Yes, I have.
So you would sign a contract without reading it?
I asked for a copy of the contract.
Did you, when you read it, you signed it, correct?
No, he showed me the computer.
When you got the contract here and you wrote your name, I'm sure you made sure it was 85 out the door, and you agreed.
So you're telling me the $2,000 price is what?
I'm telling you, you signed a legal
I
binding
signed all the
contract.
papers. I signed all the papers. I'm not saying I
Okay.
didn't. You see my... But when I was there, I asked him, why is it 40... He's like, disregard that. Look at the MSRP, 43,290. So I said, oh, okay. Can I get a copy of my contract? He's like, you'll get it when you get the plates.
But what does that have to do with you agreeing to pay 85, we shook hands on, and you signed a contract?
Why would I pay
financing
85?
85 out the door, because that's what we agreed on.
I should have paid 2,000 less.
How?
8, because the price was
Then
raised.
I would have layered the price, and it'd have still been at 85.
It wouldn't have been.
Yes, it would, because I would have given you less for your trade.
Exactly, and I would have walked out.
But you told me, give me 85 out the door. Am I correct?
No, you said,
Did you shake
how
my
much?
hand?
I wanted more. You're like, no, I can't
I'll
give you
tell
more
you what,
for
you
your trade.
signed a legal binding
I
contract.
signed the contract under false pretenses.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Well, unless you're are you a legal state in mind? Unless you bring me some paperwork that you're not,
Actually,
that you're mentally ill or something.
oh,
but you
want
signed
me,
the
do you want me to
contract.
bring it?
You signed a
You want me to bring
contract,
it?
sir.
You want me to bring
You
it?
signed a contract.
Do you want me to bring it?
Tell you what, we're over. You want this car? It's
No.
your car.
Actually,
You leave it here, it's going to be a repo. Those are your plates. That's your information.
that's not mine, and I got everything.
You got what? You already sold your trade, man.
Look, if you can't get my trade, issue a check for $21.69.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to go drop this off. I'm going to have
You can drop it off.
I'm going to have the tow truck pick it up.
Pick it up. Yeah,
They're
do
going to
whatever
charge
you
you
want.
daily because you don't.
Okay,
know
I'm going to
anything
the port
about
right
that.
now. I'm
Go ahead.
walking. I'm walking to the, Salinas,
Good
and I'm
for
gonna
you.
call my boss.
Good for you.
Oh,
So where do you want your? You want me to let?
no,
Kyle
don't,
tow your
I'm not.
truck or what?
I'm cutting you
This
off.
is your car, not mine. So this will be the first repo on your credit. Congratulations.
Thank you.